Hi guys, welcome back to the craft room today. Hope you're all keeping well, keeping safe, doing your bit of school work. And today I'm going to show you a project. It's making paper beads. Here are some examples of the beads I've made. And so today we're just going to learn how to make the beads. And then in my next video I'm going to show you what I do with the beads. So these beads can be made by mums and dads while you're watching TV. Get your brothers and sisters involved in it, because the more beads you have, the more fun you'll have making things with them. Okay, to make the beads, some of them are very simple. You just cut strips of paper like this, any width you like. This is a bit of glitter paper I had, so that's a little bit wider. You can make them narrow, wider. Even as wide as this, 2 centimeters. Or you can make this type of bead here, which is kind of more domed in the middle and flat on the outside. So I'm going to show you how to make the template for those beads. So I've cut a piece of card that's 2 centimeters by 2 centimeters. And how you get the shape of it is you put a little dot in the middle, and you take your ruler and you go from the corner of your piece of paper to the dot and draw a line. And then you do this. Oh, that didn't come out too well. Draw a line. Like that. Okay, so we use a pencil that's working. So go to the corner and to the dot and draw a line. That, and then do the same this way. So you go to the dot and go to the corner. This is probably the hardest part, and draw a line. Okay, and then you cut it out and you can use that as your template. And these beads are forgiving, so if it's not perfect, it doesn't matter, it won't really show because the beads are rolled. So that's what it looks like. And then what you can do is get maybe 3 or 4 pieces of paper, put it under it and cut out your shape, so that you're getting quite a few cut at the same time, because it's a bit tedious if you have to do it one at a time. So I'm going to start with one of those shaped beads and show you what I do. So here's one, and if you have a skewer or a toothpick or a knitting needle or anything, just put it and wrap it around and keep going, trying to keep the point here in the middle of your bead. And you know what? You can take it off the skewer once you get it started and just roll it in your hand like that. So the whole family can be involved. You can all get started on the toothpick or the skewer or the knitting needle, and then you just need your fingers holding it both sides like that, and then just wrapping around like that. And then when you get to the end, have a little bit of glue on a piece of card or something and dip the end of it into the glue and roll it around and just hold it for a second or two until it grabs, and then that's your bead made. I'll make one more of those just to show you. So you take your piece of cut out paper, get it started. Once it's started, you can take the skewer off and you just keep rolling, trying to keep the pointy part in the middle of the bead all the time. Now you don't have to stick to 2 centimeters. You can do 2.5, 3. You can make your beads as big as you like. When you get to the end, dip it in a piece of glue and and roll it around and hold it for a second or two until it catches, and that's your bead made. Now I'll give you a little tip for gluing. If you take your glue stick and rub it on a piece of card like that and build up a little bit of glue on it, that way, here's a nice small square bead. So just get it started. They're all done exactly the same way. And then when you're near the end, just dip your piece of paper into where you put the glue like that. Roll it around, and again give it a second or two to catch, because this is easier than trying to rub the glue stick on the paper. Let me see, what else have I here? The glitter ones, let me warn you, they're harder to stick for some reason, probably because it's glitter, but I'll do one for you anyway. What I found with the glitter ones is you have to hold them a lot longer for the glue to actually grip. Maybe if you use stronger glue, I don't know. So again, I'm sticking it in the glue, wrapping it around, and you have to hold it. Now I have made some, as you can see here, and they're very pretty. So anyway, that's how you make your beads. So go away, make loads and loads of beads. You try and design your own type. Keep them in a container, and when you have loads and loads made of different sizes, different colours, come back to me in the next video. It'll be what you do with them. See you in a little while. Bye for now.